Good morning, it is Cynthia, and I'm here to tell you a little story about snow, rain, and snow. It has to do with a snow shovel, a snow rake, and my roof, or maybe it might have to do with yours. Should you be worried? Yes, you should be worried. But let's see how we can take care of that and get some better sleep, shall we? I hope that while you're watching some of the work I do around here and the things I'm interested in and trying to help or share with you, that you'll like if you like them, and maybe you'll subscribe and come back for some other adventures. I don't know why I call it an adventure, but sometimes it really feels like one. Here's a little close-up of the business end of the snow rake. It's all aluminum, so it's relatively light. However, because of the long pole and the extending that you do, it's not as easy as it seems like it should be. Here you can see a little bit of raking my metal roof, and this part that I'm getting at is obviously the part that's not steep enough. It doesn't have a good enough pitch, and it just doesn't dump that snow like I need it to. So here I am. I've got my snowshoes on to help me, and I'm taking my time, or I would end up on my face or my backside. Well, more than a few times, I'm sure. When you have to bring the rake to a different area, you can hold it straight up like some kind of a flagpole, and it balances a whole lot easier. It's once you start extending it that it gets really tough on your shoulders, so be careful with this part. I'm really glad that I have snowshoes today. I have a job to do. Yes, I have a job to do. Wished I'd done it before, but it won't keep, or I'm going to lose the whole roof to my woodshed. Hooray! Hooray! I made it onto the roof. Yes, I did. Da 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 da. I made it onto the roof. There's the wreckage behind me. Look at the snow rake. It gets so heavy because the snow sticks to it, you cannot lift it. It's like trying to lift a 100-pound bag on the end of a 15-foot pole. No, not working. But I'm almost done. Remember, this is what it looked like when I started. I'm going to give a great explanation of why you need to do this, and then I'm going to show you the wrap-up and how it looked at the end. Part of the story. It comes at the expense of my pride. When I first moved into my little house, it was so cozy and perfect. And I have a wood stove, which I really love. I love the wood heat. And it has a stovepipe that comes up and goes out the wall. When it comes out of the wall, it goes straight up, obviously. Comes out and then goes straight up. I have a metal roof, and the snow slides off a metal roof. Mostly. What I didn't realize was that the snow was accumulating on the parts of the roof that aren't as steep. The angle, the pitch isn't good enough for all of the snow to slide off of there. And it still got quite deep. And probably it got layered with some snow, maybe some rain, maybe some melting, and then more snow. So it gets really heavy, some ice forms. Well, I think it was around 9 o'clock one night when all of a sudden I heard on the roof, no, not 8 tiny reindeer, no, but a horrible crashing sound that made me jump out of my skin. And all at the same moment, my stovepipe in the house let go and went, trying to explain it, it went swinging up like this. I don't know what happened, but it was horrible. Thank God I have very good friends right across the street, came right over and was able to reattach my stovepipe to my stove, go outside and attach a piece of the double-walled stovepipe, but sticking straight out horizontally so that I could at least use my stove. And the lesson was, if you don't take that snow and ice off of your roof, you can lose your whole chimney. My house could have gone up in flames. It could have been a really bad scenario. And I was very embarrassed when I found out you should have been raking your roof. You have a snow rake, don't you? Don't you have a snow rake? I didn't. I do now. I run out and rake my roof as soon as I think I need to, just like I clean my chimney every 4 to 6 weeks. Use your snow rake more often, and then you won't be stuck doing what I did with the woodshed today, with the crazy rake that got covered with snow and weighed a bazillion pounds, so I couldn't lift it up, and then had to get up there and use my shovel. And now, I don't even think I can lift my arms anymore. If you have to shovel, just be careful, but you've got to get the snow off. If you can't do it, then you need to find somebody who can help you get it done. It's really important. Don't leave it undone. The finished product. There it is. Oh my gosh. My arms are like wet noodles, but I'm so glad I got it finished. And what's this about more snow? What next? I don't know. Something like 12 to 14 inches. I scoff at that. No, I don't. I don't. See you next time.